I see my way clear. I see my way clear. Keep your fangs sharp. It's time. It's time.
Let me be your blade.
Target confirmed. It's time.
Hey, you're our top runner. You should go first and motivate us. Make the other team sweat. Throw them off their game.
I don't think that's the best tactic. Remember that team from 10 years ago?
Oh, the record-breaking team?
Yep, it's them. Apparently their plan was to act weak in the beginning and then have their final runner blow past everyone else.
That's nonsense. What if we lag far behind and can't catch up again? All our efforts will be in vain. Are you Rover? You gonna participate in the Go Puff Relay too? Oh, you haven't heard?
It's the best part of the Riverside Games. 4 people on each team race Gulpuff Echoes in the water lanes. It's pretty intense. And we're just figuring out a relay order. Open to suggestions. I've trained for the longest time. Changfeng and the others are all pretty evenly matched. What do you think? Should I lead off or bring it home as anchor?
Rover, don't be silly. It's a relay. Anyway, thanks for the joke. It definitely helped calm my nerves a bit. All those hours of training for nothing. We're doomed.
Don't give up yet. We've still got some time before the relay starts.
Lingyang, Ganchuan, what's wrong?
Hi, Wenshu. And this is?
This is Rover.
Perfect timing. We're having a bit of a situation right now. 2 of our teammates accidentally injured themselves during warm-up. Luckily, the wounds weren't too bad, but the doctor said that they wouldn't be able to participate in the relay anytime soon. We've asked the organizing committee, said we could still participate with temporary teammates.
But the relay is starting soon. It's impossible to find another person to join us, not to mention 2. Oh, first our captain had to quit because of some family emergency, and now this? Are we supposed to just wait for the next Riverside Games? Who knows when that will be?
Speaking of which, do you have a team, Rover?
Rover is also a resonator. She's fully qualified for the Gulpuff relay. Still, it depends on whether she'd like to join you.
It's simple. 4 people take turns controlling a Gulpuff in a relay race. The first team to reach the finish line wins. Thank you so much. If we could get the prize money, we'll definitely split it with you.
That's right. We'll buy you the best barbecue in Jinzhou. That place is everyone's favorite.
Then you're only 1 person short for the relay. I know a good candidate for that.
Who?
Bingo!
Oh, why didn't I think of him?
Are you serious? The General doesn't look like he'd be interested in events like this.
Well, there's more to your general than you know. That's all I can say.
What do you mean?
Instead of asking questions here, why don't you just go and invite him?
I don't have the guts.
Go invite him now, and you may still have a chance to get him on board. Don't let others take your chance.
We're counting on you, Rover.
Rover, what are you doing here? Have you found any event that you're interested in? Trouble? If you're comfortable sharing, tell me about it. Maybe I can help. So, you want me to join the relay as your temporary teammate? No worries. The key to winning a relay race lies in mutual understanding, cooperation, and trust among team members. I believe you can find a better candidate for your team. That candidate doesn't have to be me. Joining you, I see. Might be fun. But given we never trained together before, it may prove challenging to win. A temporary team. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. It's been a long time since I've last heard that phrase. Indeed. No need to worry about the end result before the competition begins. Yes, I'll join you. Spectators are gathering along the lanes. The race should start soon. Let's go join our new teammates. Huh. Nothing. Perhaps it's just my imagination.
You managed to rope the general in?
Greetings, General Jiyan, Rover.
Rover has told me what happened. I will join you.
Hooray! Now we can join the race! With General Jiyan and Rover on our side, Maybe we can even aim for a new record.
Not to be a party pooper here, but as a last-minute team, we probably won't hit the record. Unless...
Unless what?
Sorry. Forget about it. "10 years ago, a team set the record in the Gulpuff relay race. That record remains unbeaten to this day. Since then, every time the games are held, a major highlight is whether the record will be broken.
Yeah, I really wanted to learn from their strategy. But the video of that race got borrowed and never returned. Bummer.
They set the record. They must have trained together for a long time. Well, we're a temporary team. Wouldn't have been able to learn much from it anyway.
Keep your chin up. Your hard work will pay off. Not to mention the team you were talking about was a temporary team too.
Wow, so even General Jiyan has heard of that race.
Yes, that was a good race.
Well, it's been 10 years. I wonder how that team's doing now.
We should worry about ourselves first. There's not much time left, and we haven't even decided the relay order.
Ah, the relay order. It used to be decided by the captain. Then, General, can you decide it for us?
As you have trained together extensively, I trust you can decide the order better than me. I will gladly cooperate to the best of my abilities.
All right. In that case, I think Gunchuan would be perfect as a first runner.
Me? The first? Seriously?
You've always been the first runner during our training. Surely you'll make a good start.
The first runner doesn't need to coordinate with the two of us. He only needs to exchange the controller with Lingyang. It's a safe arrangement indeed.
Phew. I'll do my best.
As for General Jiyan and Rover, I think. General, can you be the connecting third runner? Since you're familiar with both Rover and us Midnight Rangers.
A reasonable strategy. I agree.
Then the relay order would be me first, followed by Lingyang, then General Jiyan, and Rover last.
Rover, this is your first race, and you may receive plenty of attention as the last runner. Please, stay calm and relax. I've always trusted your capabilities. Any other questions?
Yes! Our team doesn't have a name yet.
Since Rover brought this team together, maybe we should let her decide the name. Considering your character, I was expecting something different. Nevertheless, it is a good name. I have no objection. The name is settled then. Everyone, please get ready in your designated exchange zones. We can stay in touch with our terminals once the race begins.
We're entering the final stage of the competition. General Jiyan and Rover have successfully passed the baton.
Be careful of the driftwood. Jump over it.
Despite it being Rover's debut race, she's demonstrating impressive skill.
Come on! Come on!
Oh no! That team ran
We're in
into
the
a
lead now.
driftwood.
Don't worry, keep going.
What a pity.
Take over.
Rover's taking a commanding
Wait,
lead.
the goal puffs don't seem
I
right.
think this year's
Watch out.
championship is a foregone conclusion.
Let me be your blade.
Rover, are you all right?
I'm sorry for what just happened. You almost reached the finish line and then...
Rover, did you notice anything unusual before? An unfamiliar voice briefly interrupted our team's channel. Wenchu, let's evacuate the spectators now. Send them back to the city in batches.
I understand. But most of the teams are waiting to start their race. And it's our first Riverside Games in years. Ending it early may spoil their fun. The voice you mentioned, could it be our spectators cheering?
When Rover asked me to team up with her, I heard something similar by the racing lane. I have requested the monitoring data records of all nearby waterways from the Academy for safety measures.
I see. I thought the Gull Puffs were just frightened.
there might be an underlying cause of this unusual behavior. The records will take some more time to download. Evacuate the people first.
I trust your decision, but a man somehow ended up riding a gull puff when it all happened, and he seemed to really enjoy it. Now other people are eager to give it a try too. They all seem super excited. I guess it will take some time to evacuate them.
Get that person to leave first, and the others should follow. Wenshu, I'm going with you.
Of course. Rover, you are respected by many. If you're willing to help us calm people down, it will make things easier for sure.
Thank you.
I heard we must all go back to the city now. For real?
Yes, because there's a security risk. We are here to escort you.
Say psych! I was hoping to snap a few more pics of that guy on the gull puff. Oh, you must be the runner in the lead just now. What a pity they just suspended the race. I was really excited to see your performance. You looked so cool. See, I've even got a video clip of you. Do you not like it? Looks pretty good to me.
Anyway, let's hurry up and leave here. Shall
Please excuse us. My sister's never been to the Riverside Games before. She's super into photography, so she may have gotten a little carried away talking about her work.
So we're really not doing it anymore? Can't we try to find another way? I still have more than half of my camera's memory left.
I'm sure the board of coordinators will find a way to hold it again on a later date. Now, please return to the city for your safety.
All right, let's go.
Fine. At least I've got two wonderful photos now. One of the famous Rover taking over the lead and another with a guy on a gull puff. By the way, can I enter your photo in a contest? Like, is it okay for you? That's great. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an award-winning entry. I'll give you half of my prize money.
Let's go.
Can I stay a little longer? Please? I want to watch the full race.
The race is over now. Hi, Rover. Here's the thing. This kid won't let me take her home.
I came here by myself.
Well, you see, that's the problem. She managed to sneak in here. We're trying to get in touch with her parents.
Please don't call Mommy. She'll be upset at me. I came here to see Daddy. He won the silver medal in the last race. I haven't seen him for a long time, so I thought maybe I can find him here.
The last relay? That was 3 years ago. What's your father's name?
Kong Gwyn.
Oh, it's him.
Do you know my daddy?
Yes, We were stationed in the same camp.
Great! Can you take me to Daddy's place?
Well, he's busy. Like super busy. So he's not here today.
I know. Mommy said he's fighting monsters.
Yes, he's out there fighting now. I'll ask your dad to give you a call.
Really? You can't lie to me!
I never lie. Rover is the witness. Pinkies.
Pinkies. Let's go.
All right, let's go. I'll take her home first. Rover, we're counting on you to handle the rest.
Sir, please calm down and stop talking about riding gull puffs.
But that was really fun!
May I have your hand?
What? What's wrong?
Nothing major. I just need to confirm something. As I expected.
Huh? When did I get hurt? I didn't feel it at all.
The adrenaline from excitement may have dampened your sensitivity to pain. However, your nervous response betrays your condition. Your right hand has been shaking involuntarily, likely because the wound has been left untreated. Fortunately, it's not caused by the gull puffs. Please take this to relieve the pain for now.
Ouch! Oh, it's really starting to hurt now that you mentioned it.
All right, have you calmed down now?
I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I'm sorry again for the trouble I've caused.
Let's go have someone see to your wound.
Rover, fancy seeing you here. I don't want to spoil your fun, but I'm afraid we need to suspend the race for now.
Can you fill us in on the data?
I checked the monitoring data as you asked. and I found unusual fluctuations near the upper waters to the north.
Why didn't the nearest beacon pick up on this anomaly?
The resonance beacon is functioning properly, but we still don't know why it didn't issue a warning this time. I will investigate this further at a later time. Animals are often the first to detect signs of danger. Tacit discords are similar to animals in this regard. They're very sensitive to any change in the frequencies in their surroundings. And that's why those gull puffs went haywire. I suppose that's why you asked me to check the monitoring data for you, Jiyan?
Yes. The timing of this change is concerning. Why did it happen precisely during the Riverside Games?
Perhaps the Riverside Games' frequency resonated with something in the upper waters.
Yes. Let's go.
The lack of perceivable warning signs typically suggests unknown risks. Jiyan, Rover, stay safe.
Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up.
Don't come near me.
The tacit discords are increasing. Let's take them down first. It's the retroag rain. We need to hurry up.
Synchronization. Shape the shapeless.
Target confirmed. Now.
Let me be your blade.
Let's participate. Together.
The voices are coming from here. It might be trying to tell us something. We need to decipher the message somehow.
You should relax. You can. Who knows when it's the next? Let's go. Come on. Go. Take over. Tacit discords. They won't. No. I can't. Help!
It's the cheers during the Riverside Games, mingled together with cries for help. Perhaps some people have been trapped in this place. Or maybe... Anyway, we have to figure it out. Yes and no. Technically, it's a replica of the city made up of remnant frequencies. Simply put, it's an illusion made of memories. Scholars would call it a sonorosphere. The environment here is ever-changing. One misstep and you may fall. Stay close to me.
Are these the spectators we saw earlier?
No. They are memory projections from the previous Riverside Games.
I can't quite describe it, but something feels wrong with them. It's almost as if they are
merely soulless shells. Let's keep moving.
Ah, come on! Are you seriously expecting teamwork among members of a temporary team?
No wonder they made a mistake. Such a shame.
It's the temporary team from a decade ago. I'm fine. Brought back some memories. According to Mortefi's speculation, this sonorosphere was resonating with the Riverside Games frequencies, and it led to the abnormal fluctuations we detected earlier.
Isn't that the temporary team? Oh, their last runner's actually catching up! Really? That kid! I remember, he's a new recruit! Impressive!
It's the Tacit Discords. Watch out.
Let me be your blade.
Now.
They seem to be playing a game of imitation. Those are nothing but empty shells, no matter how lifelike they may seem. All of this, I have a feeling it all ties back to the temporary team. I rarely ever mention it, but 10 years ago, I was a part of that temporary team. Back then, it's the Nell Squares bell. Don't worry, I'm here with you. We'll go see for ourselves. Wait, Rover. Look out the window.
The city's upside down. So is everything in this place like this? Are these fallen soldiers manifestations of memories? Or the Tacit Discord's imitations?
They're Tacit Discords. Stay close to me.
We're not winning at this rate!
Back up. Call the reinforcement.
There are too many of them! It's impossible! The reinforcement is here! No! No! They're all dead! No one's coming for us!
This is the remaining memory of the dead. We can't communicate with them. Yes, trapped inside his own memories.
We're not winning at this rate!
Back up. Call the reinforcement.
Can we trust him?
What on earth are they thinking? Why are we getting new recruits as reinforcements? They're just kids. No, why are we letting them on the battlefield like this? Are all of our bases compromised, leaving us with no seasoned soldiers?
Yes. The Tacit Discords devoured our fallen soldiers' frequencies to gain their memories. Back then, we suffered simultaneous assaults on our defenses. We had a critical shortage of troops. The situation was urgent. We had to deploy our latest recruits as a last resort. Many of us couldn't make it back.
If only I could. It's all my fault.
He does stand out among our new recruits, but he lacks experience on the front line. And now our captain's asking us to listen to his commands? Can we really trust that kid?
What are his plans for us now? Retreat or stand guard?
We have no choice. Jinzhou needs our protection. We must buy more time for our people. But how do we defend this place, and who's left to do so?
You know, those who stay may not make it back.
If we must stay to hold the lines, count me. We can't let those monsters take this place. But will our new captain make the right call in time?
Yes, that was the right decision. For the greater good. Yes.
If only I could. It's all my fault.
Go! Run while you can!
Damn these monsters! Will they ever stop?
Stay focused. This is not a game.
Watch out! Don't let your guard down! Help! Help me!
Stay away from me.
The fog is thickening. Stay alert. Be careful of the Tacit Discords, Rover.
Let me be your blade. Roll for me. Imitation. Let me be your blade.
Summer! It's time.
Let me be your blade.
Target confirmed. War spares no one.
A decade ago, shortly after the conclusion of the previous Riverside Games, a sudden TD outbreak struck the Deserac Highland. Yes, the Midnight Rangers had to send its latest recruits to the front line because of the situation's urgency. In the end, we contained the outbreak at a heavy price. The battle took countless lives. Our victory was overshadowed by the immeasurable loss. And they were not the only ones who lost their lives in the Deserac Highland. This sonorosphere is probably made up of the reverberations they left behind. As tacit discords devoured the fallen soldiers' frequencies, they became convinced they were the soldiers they feasted upon. Now, they're just reenacting what happened in their memories. But it seems the remaining frequencies of our soldiers are still resisting. Yes, the tacit discords emerging together. This will endanger more civilian lives if we allow it to occur. It would seem so. It's the bell. They must be showing the way for us.
I trust you can use it to the full.
The bell sounds closer now. The tacit discord should be aware of our presence now. They'll be harder to deal with. Brace yourself for the fight. The atmosphere is thick and dangerous. Let's take down these murmurins first.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Shape the shapeless. Huh. Leave it to me. Imitation. Luminous energy.
Misery follows.
According to what we've learned, this battle happened a decade ago. Why are they only calling out to us now?
I think it's because of you.
Me? But I didn't even know them.
I was wondering why this year of all times, when the Riverside Games have been held before, and you are the only variable here. You invited me to join your temporary team, so Ganchuan and Lingyang can still participate in the race. We initially fell behind, but later reclaimed the lead. It's like a deja vu of the race from a decade ago.
And that's what triggered the resonance. The fallen soldiers. They must have held on to those memories dearly. That's how they resisted merging with the Tacit Discords.
Yes. They have been silently fighting for us all these years, or we would have faced a TD outbreak.
During that past battle in Desert Highland, did you...
Yes. We fought together.
They probably didn't want it to happen again. All those deaths and losses.
And so they called out to us for help. Let's move on, Rover.
It's time.
Let me be your blade. Roll for me. Imitation.
Target confirmed.
Synchronization. Let me be your blade. Speeding up.
Target confirmed. Now.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command. Hey!
It's time. All is fair in war. Caution. It's time. Stay calm. The die is cast. Now stand down.
Serenade! Synchronization.
Let me be your blade.
Target confirmed.
Bask in the sunlight. Let me be your blade.
War spares no one.
The bell is right ahead.
Is it Nell Square ahead?
Let's go. Nonsense. They're reenacting our first lesson for new recruits. During their first lesson, new recruits must pay tribute to fallen soldiers in Nell Square. We are required to do this before being allowed on the battlefield. Its significance eluded most of us during initial training, myself included, until that day. Yes, I didn't attend the memorial that day, but that was when I finally realized. Nell Square. It is the place where our career as soldiers begins and ends. These monsters will never fathom the weight of their sacrifices.
Please, can't let this one pass. Let's go together. Trust
you're wide open. Stop.
Leave it to me. Invitation. Bloom. Let me be your blade.
Ready for battle. Fear no more.
Thank you, Rover. I'm fine. They've been trapped here for 10 years, and now finally free. I hope they're in a better place. What happened here goes far beyond what we know about the wave-worn phenomena so far. I've sampled some of the frequencies here with my terminal. We should deliver the sample to the Academy.
Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
We're no longer seeing any unusual fluctuations now. Good job. You should have successfully prevented a potential TD outbreak. As you requested, I compared the fluctuations with those of the previous outbreaks, and I did spot some similarities.
Thank you, Mordevi.
I'm not done yet. Thank me later if you must. Though there are some similarities, they aren't identical. I'm no expert in this field, and I can't give you any definitive conclusions yet.
This is the frequency sample I've recorded.
Frequency sample from a sonorosphere. I'll deliver it to a colleague. It's in better hands with her. It's someone you know, Baija. She specializes in echoacoustic research, and the sonorosphere is her field of expertise.
Yes. Whatever you do, please keep it safe.
What now? You don't trust me?
I trust you as always, Mortifi. But this sample, it means a lot to me.
Rest assured, you should know how careful we are with our samples, especially such a valuable one.
This should be our wake-up call. The wave-worn phenomena is more complicated than we thought.
It is a wake-up call, and it may also hold the answers we've been searching for all these. By the way, the Riverside Games people were looking for you, Jiyan. Probably wanted to discuss holding the event again at a later date.
Sure. I'll go talk to them once everything is settled here.
Now, if there's nothing else, I'm going back to my lab.
Rover, there is a place I need to visit. Could you come with me? Thank you. I need to pick up something first. See you at Nell Square.
Speeding up.
There is something I wish to do with you today. A seed. This is the seed of a resilient type of flower, which I asked the Academy to help me breed years ago. From here, you can see all of Jinzhou City. I thought those who died for Jinzhou would want to see how it's thriving now. This flower, we named it the Amortia. Yes, the word represents both departure and return. Yes, I know there's nothing we can do to bring them back. But for us still living, we need something like this to hold on to. Thank you, Rover, for finally bringing them peace. Now they no longer have to fight. And this is why I believe you should be the one to plant this seed here. Thank you for your concern. Every Midnight Ranger is prepared to die on the battlefield any day. I know this all too well as their general in command. Helping the souls of our fallen ones return to their homeland. This is one of the few ways I can honor their sacrifices. Rover, I have one more request. If one day I perish in battle and cannot return home, could you please plant one of these flowers for me? Thank you, Rover.
Rover, I heard you'd returned to the city with General Jiyan. Ah, what a relief. I am beyond happy to know you're all safe and sound. There is something I forgot to give you. Let's meet up somewhere when you have the time.
Speeding up.
Greetings, Rover. You see those fish? They look so happy in the safety of their pond. Happiness and safety often come at a cost, whether it be for fish or people. And if we don't feel the weight of that price, someone else is carrying it for us. Years. How time flies. I coordinated the Riverside Games that year, too. Dozens of teams competed that day, and the race lasted well into the afternoon. The sunset was so beautiful. Like what we're seeing now, it was so tranquil. That team was thrown together last minute, and nobody thought they could win. They even stumbled during their first exchange. But then, the team surprised everyone with their final runner's expert gulpuff handling and victorious finish. It was truly a race to remember. Yes. I still remember how excited those kids looked. Just like how you looked in this photo. We were worried we weren't going to get a photo of you all together. Luckily, the photographer managed to capture a shot of the whole team. I should thank you for bringing that team together, Rover. I'm planning to talk to Jiyan about hosting the Riverside Games another time. If all goes well, please, join us.
Buoyant and languid, where will the wind take you? With every meeting comes the inevitable parting. Let's not dwell on it. Buoyant and languid, where will the wind take you?
Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up.
The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours.
Let me be your blade.
Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up.
Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up.
This should suffice for a while.
Oh my! How did you get here? Come on, we're going home.
I want to be a lion dancer when I grow up.
Really? Why do you want to be a lion dancer? Can you tell Mommy?
Because the big lion's so cool. I can scare away bad people and keep Mommy safe.
Oh, but it takes a lot to be a lion dancer, you know?
I can do it.
Well, then it depends on whether Mr. Wu Feng and Mr. Qi Xing are willing to accept you as their student.
I have candies. I hope they'll like my candies.
Speeding up.
Hey, Rover, I'm back. My master is super strict before our performances. He wants us to give our all for the people of Jinzhou. Can't disappoint them. Let's begin with the history of this tradition. Lion dance shows started as a way to cheer up returning soldiers and boost their morale before battles. It evolved over time into a way to boost soldiers' spirits before battle, symbolizing courage and the hope for victory. Later on, it transformed into the festive performance we see today. But it's still about keeping bad luck away, dispelling fear, and passing prosperity and protection to future generations. Beishi got hit pretty hard during the attack, and she probably blanked out for a bit. Then, perhaps her brain made up some fake memories about that creepy Jingle Beast to fill in the... Beiji wanted to kill the Jingle Beast to help his sister. Indeed, getting rid of the thing she fears could work, but that won't solve the real issue. Like we heard on our way here, the scary beast comes with many different names. We can defeat the Jingle Beast now, but another Twinkle Beast could appear later. It's not enough to just defeat that one Jingle Beast. One must have the courage to take on any beasts. That's why I want to help Bei Shi overcome her fear with our lion dance performance. As the lion dance evolved, it picked up various new styles and elements, which hold unique significance to each person. Our goal is to create a customized performance that truly benefits Bei Shi. Okay, gotta go prep now. See you at tomorrow's lion dance show.
Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up.
Hi, Rover, there you are. It's been quite a while since I last saw a grand lion dance show like this. I'm so excited about it. Rover, do you know what the secret is about the jingle beast Lingyang was talking about? Oh, the show's beginning!
Someone's calling for help.
I was once chased by a big creature in the wilderness. All I could hear was a bell ringing, and my only thought was to run away. Then I heard about the Jingle Beast, so I figured it must have been what attacked me. But when I saw you perform today, it all came back to me. That's the same bell-ringing sound I had heard back then. So, I must have been saved by that bell. The bell that sounded like it was chasing after me. It was actually guiding me away from danger.
The lion dance inspires and empowers each person in a unique way. I'm glad my performance could give you courage and inspiration.
Yeah, I loved your performance. I think I can keep working as an explorer for the Pioneer Association now.
Beishi, that's amazing! When you joined the association, I was actually so proud. I'm happy you get to keep chasing your dreams. And, please forgive me.
I am upset because you never told me anything. You always carried the burden alone. You didn't even tell me you were gonna go kill the Jingle Beast. Don't you ever do something like that again.
I promise, I promise. Let me treat you to something as my sincere apology.
I know a nice food stall. It's right up ahead in the square. You should check it out.
Awesome. Beishi, let's go.
Rover, how was my performance? Did you like it? Getting your compliment is all that matters to me. Rover, thank you so much for your help. I couldn't have accomplished any of this without you. Yeah, sure. Let's talk somewhere more private. Rover, let's talk here. Where should I begin? Rover, have you ever thought about this? Since there are humans with resonance abilities, then could there ever be beasts with the same kind of power? Uncontrolled emotions in human resonators lead to disasters. It's even more dangerous in beasts, as they follow instincts. Over time, most of them died out, driven extinct by their unrestrained desires. Beasts that can bring their power under control are extremely rare, but they do exist. And the Jingle Beast, it happened a long, long time ago. The Jingle Beast wasn't called the Jingle Beast. It used to have a name. It was called Swan-Ni. Back then, the Swan-Nis lived a tranquil life in deep forests. However, when the Tacet Fields expanded rapidly, their territories were not spared. Some of them had to encroach upon certain human territories for a chance to survive. Humans suffered greatly against the Swan-Nis, with their terrifying appearance, powerful resonance abilities, and wild animal instincts. And that's why the Swan-Nis were deemed evil. I read it in an old book in Huanglong. Said they lived under that giant violet banyan tree in the dim forest. The Swan-Nis have nearly gone extinct over the years, and now there might be only one of them remaining. And I've heard of an interesting theory from the archaeologists. That last Swan-Ni might have yearned to become a human. To make itself more approachable, it first came up with a less intimidating name, something like the Jingle Beast. And then, it yanked off all its fur, filed down its claws, twisted its bones, and learned to stand upright. Maybe it was drawn by the bustle and merriment of human cities. It must have been lonely as the last of its kind. Maybe it was moved by human bravery against the lament and wanted to offer help. Maybe it wanted to fight the catastrophe that ruined its once homeland. Or maybe it simply couldn't resist human foods. Anyway, it never really became a human in the end. If it truly wanted to become human, it had to first understand the essence of what makes a human. If you ask me, the essence would be the heart of a human. Therefore, the Jingle Beast no longer rejected its appearance and began to, in its animal form, connect with humans to assist them. Perhaps, in this process, it happened to save a girl in the wilderness. Rover, what do you think the ending for the Jingle Beast was? Did it finally become a human? Well, is that what you think? I think the Jingle Beast no longer cares whether it's a human or a beast. It lives in its own way. In this world, there are beings with the appearance of a beast and the soul of a human, just as there are beings with the appearance of a human and the soul of a beast. All it needs to do is be true to itself. It will remain resolute and convey the beautiful and inspiring qualities it once saw in humans in its own way. Oops, I got carried away and almost forgot. Here, keep this bell as a memento. Thank you, Rover.
Lingyang, come here.
Coming! Rover, I must go get the props ready for the next show. Come watch my performance again next time. Food's on me. Please keep this bell. It should bring you good luck. Fare thee well, blessing swell.
Here's the thing. We could really use your help with this ongoing case. We've been getting a lot of missing persons reports recently. Nobody ever saw those people assaulted or anything. They just vanished. Some of those people are even resonators, or they've served in the military. Since you're always coming and going from the city, can you help me watch out for anything weird or suspicious? Thank you so much. Knew I could count on you. Ring me up when you spot anything sus, yeah? Laters.
The Seance Society. Never heard of them before. They said they have a solution, but how? This is very suspicious. No matter how I look at it, guess I'll just go and see for myself.
Speeding up. Speeding up.
Oh, so you've accepted my invitation, Rover? Well, yes. My name is Laurent. Since you were here, you must have lost someone too.
Daddy?
Now, Yuan, no need to be afraid. She's not one of those evil patrollers. You're safe with me. Yes, my daughter. Her name is Yuan, my only precious.
I am Daddy's precious?
Absolutely, my dear. We will stay together. Nothing can take you from me again. Ah, yes. Once we were separated by an unfortunate turn of events. But now I have her back, thanks to the Seance Society's help. Truly a miracle, is it not? And you, yes, you too can be reunited with your loved ones. Just come join us. No, she didn't. She was never gone. Can't you see? Yuan, she's still alive. Alive and well.
Daddy, what's happening? You're scaring me.
He seems off. Is he overclocking?
No! No, Doctor! I don't need anything! I am not leaving her. You're not leaving Daddy, right? Yuan? Yuan!
Shut up! Take your hands off her now!
No! Daddy!
That's enough, Lingyang. She'll be safe in my care. You still have other things to do, remember?
No! Don't! Yuan!
Lingyang! Do you want to lose your daughter again?
No. Fine. I'll leave it to you.
Now hand over the girl. You see, that man is her father. Why do you want to separate them? Oh, well, whatever. Wan, come over here, please.
Yes.
Good girl. Stay here, Wan. And why would you be concerned? Smart girls know how to mind their own business. Oh, you're quite the fighter. How about... Shh! They're coming. It's the patrollers. We can't let them find out about Wan. Now, if you don't want to get into trouble, better do as I say. I'll explain everything later. Including what's happening with the Seance Society. Smart choice. Good. Now come give me a hand. We'll need to hide the traces of fighting here.
Everything's back to where they were before. Found a piece of paper inside one of the boxes. Seems like a transaction record. Date of transaction. It says today. Items. 4 reincarnation puppets. What are those? Signee, Lingyang. Probably forgot to take it with him. That should do the trick.
This should be good enough to get past their eyes. The patrollers are almost here. Shh.
You there! We heard some commotion coming from this area. What's going on?
Nothing, officer. We were just hanging out.
Really? Then what was that loud banging and shouting?
Oh, this girl just tripped over. Poor thing nearly cried her eyes out. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding.
Is that so? Then what did you do after that?
It seems she can't find her father. We were just trying to help. Right, Rover?
I see. So they're just being kind. I don't have other questions. You can...
Leave the girl to us. We'll help find her father.
Thanks, but we've got this. Little one seems quite shy. She's just warming up to us. Wouldn't want to bother you further.
Don't worry. You're not bothering us. It's our job to help civilians in need.
Trust me, I understand how tedious a patroller's job can get. That's why I want to help. My name's Yinlin. I'm also a patroller. Here's my ID.
Oh, a fellow patrol.
You sure this is real? Never seen her around.
You think I can't tell a fake ID when I see it? Shut your mouth.
No reason you would have seen me. I don't work here. Just visiting Jinzhou on vacation.
Ah, makes sense.
Then we'll leave the girl to you. Thank you for your help. If you can't find her dad, bring her to the patroller station. Come on, we're going, rookie.
Enjoy your day. Have fun in Jinzhou. Oh, hey, wait up, Captain.
Do I not look the part? I didn't plan to blow my cover, but that patroller was sharp. I would have risked them finding out about Wan otherwise. You should see for yourself. Let your soul rest. Return to your true form, daughter of Lorong, Wan. Yes, a puppet to be exact. This helpless little girl before you, Lorong's beloved daughter, is nothing but a humanoid robot. And the so-called Seance Society, they're the ones behind Jinzhou's recent missing person cases. They offer these puppets to people who have lost their loved ones. These puppets can perfectly replicate the personalities of the deceased. To those mourning people, they're indistinguishable from the living. Yes. With the puppet, she has been resurrected by her father's longing. People gave up everything to join this society for one chance to reunite with their beloved. As for how they got their hands on these puppets, I have no idea yet. Beware. The puppets may seem harmless, but those who got too attached are much more likely to overclock. Lorong's the recruiter. You're the perfect outsider, traveling all alone, ripe for the taking. But it seems he picked the worst candidate possible. I need to apprehend the true culprit behind this group. But this is not your problem. I'm on a mission. Leave now and forget everything that happened here today, will you? Larong's transaction record. Where did you find it? You're such a box of surprises. Sure, why not? I'll give you what you want. But I don't want prying eyes. If you're really that curious, meet me outside the city at these coordinates.
With every meeting comes the inevitable parting. Let's not dwell on it. Buoyant and languid, where will the wind take you?
We meet again, as I expected. This place seems safe enough. So, any questions for me? Didn't know you cared so much about me. This is supposed to be confidential, but I've been authorized to make my own calls. My orders were clear. Infiltrate the Seance Society, gather evidence of their crimes, and find the culprit behind it all. So far, I've had no luck meeting any of their higher-ups. Just playing a system for Larong to gain their trust. So, any questions for me? They operate under the guise of a non-profit charity. The Seance Society lures people in with their promise of bringing back their loved ones. But it's all a sham. You've seen firsthand the truth behind their supposed resurrection. Despite previously keeping a low profile, they've recently become more active and are using people like Larong to recruit new victims. From what I've gathered, they're in cahoots with Fraxidus. And a Fraxidus intervention would have only made things worse. So, any questions for me? Lorang, once a Midnight Ranger, lost his daughter in a tragic accident. He joined the Society to see his daughter again, and he's been feverishly trying to convince others to do the same. He truly believes the puppets are living miracles, a God-sent means of redemption. He could have been a good father, but his obsession with losing his daughter consumed him. So, any questions for me? Aside from recruiting new people in Jinzhou, Lorang and I were given another task. See the transaction record in your hands? Some Fraxidus members ordered a batch of puppets from the Society. We're in charge of handling the deal. Not until their collaboration started. The Fraxidus had been demanding prototype puppets regularly. I planned to investigate these prototype puppets for manufacturer clues. But Lorang keeps things very tight. He never takes me to his storage place. It's almost time for the deal. I need to bring Wen back to Lorang before he gets suspicious. With the Fraxidus in play, things could go south very fast. Now you know the nitty-gritty details. It's still not too late to call it quits. You don't seem to be mourning someone. Why the interest? You've suffered a memory loss. I see. Indeed, if they can make such lifelike puppets by tapping into people's memories, perhaps they could help you remember too. But we need to find them first. You can be my civilian investigator. What do you say? Lorang and I are about to meet the Fraxidus for our deal. He will then leave to get the puppets at the storage house. I will need you to follow him and send me the coordinates once you're there. And you're in already. Didn't even think twice. Oh, well, you seem really confident, and that's a good thing. They're coming. You'll hide and watch Lorang. I'll bring Wen to him. Hopefully he won't suspect. Rise and shine, Wen.
Miss Yinlin, where am I? Where's Daddy?
Don't worry, Wen. I'm taking you to Daddy in just a moment. But before we do, promise me you'll be a good girl, okay?
Okay, I promise.
That's my girl. Let's go. I'm leaving the rest to you, Rover.
Speeding up. Speeding up.
Target confirmed.
Let me be your blade.
It's time.
Lingyang, here's your daughter, as I promised.
Yuan, I was so afraid. I can't bear to lose you again.
Please don't cry, Daddy. Was I being bad?
No. You're always a good girl. Always.
Enough with the make-believe. That's a puppet.
Daddy, am I a puppet?
No, you're not. Yuan,
Wenwen's 10 times more human than you people.
You call that thing human? That's just a robot lab rat.
Enough. We don't have time for this. Where's our stuff? Bring them out.
Lingyang, go bring them the prototype puppets.
Hey, we ain't got all day. Hurry up. No! I won't let you have them! We'll make you regret this.
After him! You're going nowhere either, Missy.
Here we go. Lingyang's trying to escape with the puppets. Here's hoping that Rover can stop him in time.
It's time.
Daddy, I'm tired.
It's okay, Yuan. They won't find us here.
Those scary people.
Not just you, Yuan. They want all the puppets here. But I won't let them. I'll make sure every puppet finds home, together with people who love and need them. I will not let those freaks use them for experiments. Master Dollmaker, How could you be the first to betray our belief?
Dollmaker. Is that the leader of the Seance Society?
Is Master Dollmaker bad, Daddy?
I'm not sure anymore. He was our hope. He saved us all, but...
Doesn't matter now. I must get you all to safety first.
I guess they still have some morals. There's still things they won't do.
I spotted them! Over there! You can't hide from this good old sniffer of mine.
Yuan, get behind Daddy, quick.
I'll grab these puppets now. What about that guy, boss?
Ice him. We'll take that puppet behind him, too. Huh? I will not let you... Ah!
Lurong's going to severely overclock at this rate.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Hey! What the hell are you doing here?
One woman's not gonna make a difference. Get rid of them, now.
Forgetting someone, are we?
What the? Those idiots! They were supposed to take care of you!
Careful.
Sorry I knocked out your friends earlier. We're not planning to start anything with the Fraxidus, really. What do you say? Care to give Lurong and his daughter a little break? There are people, after all. You may have these puppets here. We can pretend none of this ever happened.
You think we're stupid or what? We're taking the puppets, and you're all going under.
Aw, you sure you want to do this? We're business partners, remember?
Partners? You're just a bunch of lab rat keepers trying to play the game!
So they're not up for peace talks. What do you say, Rover? True. You know your Fraxidus well. You've got some moves. Impressive. Guess I can rely on you a bit more. I'll be counting on you.
Let me be your blade.
Imitation.
Misery follows.
How did you like the fight? Are you injured? Those were the Fraxidus and you didn't bat an eye. Looks like you've got the skills and the nerve too. We took care of him for now, but there's probably more trouble coming our way. My, are you worried about me? What a surprise. I thought you never trusted me this entire time. Fine. I'll spare you the teasing for now. Your serious face is quite cute, though. Don't worry. We took care of all the Fraxidus people here. If the Society becomes suspicious, I'll just pin everything on them. They may still question me, but I've mastered gaining trust with lies. It's the key to being an undercover investigator. Just like what I did to you. Try feeling your back. A bug and a tracker. How else do you think I got here so quickly? I put it there the first time we met. Don't trust anyone. That's the first thing I learned in training. You may not belong to any group, but you seem to care for Lorong and Yuan, and you want to recover lost memories. I can't risk you betraying me by helping them run off or selling me out. Better safe than sorry. Of course, Dollmaker. He must be a big deal in the Seance Society, or even their leader. We're getting close to the truth, but we have another issue at hand. I did a quick checkup on Lorong. He just passed out from overclocking. Lucky for him, it wasn't that bad. Yuan returned to her puppet form once Lorong fell unconscious. Not even I can reactivate her now. I doubt she'll be reactivated anytime soon. We've reached a dead end with Lorong. Yeah, I was planning to. We may find some clues. But we gotta move first. Can't stay here for long. Go collect the puppets. I'll look after Lorong and Yuan.
Keep your fangs sharp. Keep your fangs sharp. I see my way clear. I see my way clear. I see my way clear. I see my way clear.